What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with Jesse W. And today I'm going to show you how to be a better salesperson in 4 easy steps. Hey guys, before we continue moving forward with this video, remember to hit the subscribe button so you're aware every single time I upload a video. I upload loads of videos, guys. I really do. I put up day trading recaps. I put up tips and tricks on how to become a better salesperson, you know, on how to set goals, etc. Just pretty much anything that has to do with, you know, making money on your terms. So hit that subscribe button if you're into that or want to learn more about it. The very first step is you have to become a master in your field. Whatever it is you do, you need to either be a complete master at it or be extremely confident in it without being a full master at it. But don't BS your lead, okay? If you don't know the answer to something, then simply don't answer it. Tell your lead, I don't know the answer, but I do know where to get the answer, and I will get back to you within the hour, within the 24 hours, whatever time frame it is that you need to, you know, give yourself to get that answer. Give yourself that time frame, let the lead know, and then be, you know, on point. If you tell them that you're going to get back to them in 24 hours, don't get back to them in 36 hours. Get back to them in less than 24 hours and get back to them with a proper answer, you know? So you got to definitely study your field, be confident in what you're talking about, and know what you're talking about. Don't just BS them. A lead can smell your BS a mile away, okay? So don't BS your lead. Know what you're talking about and be confident in what you're saying. And when you don't know, let them know you are unsure, but you will find the answer for them. And make sure you let them know just like that. I will find the answer for you. Because that's how they'll know that you're taking them serious and it's extremely important. So you have to be confident. You have to be a master in your field, okay? So you got to study. You got to eat, breathe what you are selling, what your field is. You have to be a master in your field. You have to study and you have to read and you have to familiarize yourself with your product, your products or your services. Your service is still a product. You're selling something, right? If it's a service-based business, then you have to be familiar with the service you're trying to provide. Okay? So if you are a marketing company, a brand new marketing company that's trying to sell your social media marketing packages, you have to familiarize yourself with social media. You can't not know how to log into Facebook or Instagram and then go out there and try to sell yourself like you are a marketing guru, okay? So you have to familiarize yourself. You have to become a master and you have to be confident in what you're selling. Always. That's step number 1, guys. It sounds like so simple, but you'd be surprised how many people are out there selling products they know nothing about. Just because you can sell another product and you're awesome at it doesn't mean you can just jump from selling Facebook ads to selling a course on whatever, how to trade, okay? If you don't know how to trade, then what in the world are you going to do? I mean, what are you going to talk about? You have to familiarize yourself with your industry. If you're in medical services and you sell medical services or medical products, then you got to master that. You can't jump from that to selling, you know, car parts if you don't know anything about car parts. You have to become a master in your field. That's step number 1. Let's move on to Step 2 is going to be first impression. Now, we know step 1 is familiarize yourself with your industry, become a master at it. You know, you got to be an expert. Step 2 is first impression. We have about a little bit over 86,000 seconds in a day. Now, with those seconds, what we do is extremely important. Your very first impression, you have 7 seconds. That's 7 seconds to set a good impression. Everyone likes to talk about how, oh, outward appearance and, you know, like first impressions can be deceiving, this and that. And it's true. Yes, fine. But it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things when you're talking about sales. Your first impression is extremely important. You have 7 seconds for the person you're meeting in person or on the phone to be impressed by you, to think that you're an expert in whatever you're selling. You have 7 seconds to capture their attention and hold it. So introducing yourself is extremely important. Be confident. Shake the person's hand. Look them in the eyes. Let them know that you see them and that their concerns are important. Body language is extremely important. Don't be slouched over. Don't look like a bum. You don't have to look like an executive if you're not. Be dressed appropriately to your industry. Okay? You have to be dressed appropriately to your industry and to your general area where you're at. If you're on the phone, don't sound tired. Don't sound hungover. Be energized. Be excited. Be pumped up that you're doing what you're doing. If you can't be pumped up in what you're working in or what you're trying to sell, then you're not going to succeed. You're in the wrong industry. If what you're working in does not excite you, it does not pump you up to get out there and do it, then just stop right there and look for something else. Honestly, that would be my opinion on that topic right there. You have to be pumped up about what you're providing. If you don't believe in it, how can you translate that over to them? How can they believe in it? How can you make them understand and believe in it? If your first impression to them is not anything other than excellent, then you're doing yourself a disfavor. You have 7 seconds. 7 seconds. It's not a lot of time. Be confident. Look your lead, your person that's interested in your product. Look at them in the eyes. Direct eye contact. Shake their hand. If you're on the phone, be confident on the phone. Don't call them and sound like a telemarketer, that's brand new or something. Be like, oh, is this Mr. Smith? Am I bothering you? Is this a good time? No. Hi, Mr. Smith. My name is Jesse. I'm calling you because you inquired on our website regarding your interest in. Drop the line. What is it? What were they interested in? Where did you get that lead? Oh, I'm not interested. They click on you. Bam, fine, they clicked. Email, send them a text afterwards. If you have their information, it's because at some point or another, they were interested in what you're selling. So you don't really have to sell them so much on the product as you have to sell them in that you are the answer that they are looking for in order to have proper customer service, quality products on a timely manner. It's that simple. 7 seconds, guys. You have 7 seconds. Don't squander them. You have their attention. You're going to ask them buying questions. The first question that you're going to ask them is, how would this product, whatever it is, impact your day-to-day business? That's a question. How would this, or how would my service impact your day-to-day business? If I were to give this to you for free, how would it impact your business on a day-to-day, basis? That'll get them thinking, oh, wow, it'll help me increase my bottom line. Oh, wow, it'll help me increase productivity. Oh, wow, it'll help me save time. Time is money. So asking them that first question is going to cause an emotional response, because if your lead realizes, wow, this is going to help me in productivity. Wow, this is going to help me saving time. Whoa, this is going to help my bottom line. It triggers an emotional response in them. They're going to automatically say, yeah, of course, it's going to help me with this. And now they definitely have an interest in it. They definitely have an interest in it. The next question you're going to want to ask them is, what is your budget? What is your budget? Once you identify their budget, you can custom make a package for them. This is going to show them that since they need it, now they can afford it. If you are pitching them a $10,000 service and their budget is $5,000, you guys aren't going to be able to figure it out. So once you have their budget, you can custom make almost just about any type of package you want in order to sell to your potential customer. There's a lot of people out there who will bust out with, oh, but I have to set price. Sure. But if you have the ability to custom make something for your customer, it shows them that you care, shows them you want to work with them, and you close a sale. Your job is to close sales. You're a closer. Your job isn't just to go out there and do the minimal work to get a couple sales. Close sales. Figure it out. The most successful salespeople that I know figure out ways to close sales. It's very simple. They just figure out how to close sales. Don't let pride get in the way. We've all been guilty of that at one time or another. Close your sale. Now, The next question you want to ask them is, how soon do you want to have the solution in place? This is going to create urgency. They're going to figure out, well, damn, if I tell this guy a year, then, he's going to think that I'm not serious about this, and I really am. When you ask them, how soon do you want to have this, in place? It gives you a timeline. It allows you to figure out what type of package, to figure out, if you have to custom make something, and it allows you to have a timeline in place. If they tell you they want to have this in place in 3 months, then you need to shoot for 2.5, just in case. Because if you shoot for 3 months and something happens along the way, 3 months becomes 3.5, becomes 4, and you start looking bad in front of your customer. So you want to ask them, how soon do you want to have this in place? You've asked them, how is this going to impact your business? You've asked them, what's their budget? And you've asked them how soon they want this in place. Those are 3 questions that the customer can easily answer without feeling pressured. And you can use that to close your sale. Asking those 3 questions confirms to you whether or not that person, that lead, is a buyer. If they're serious, it's going to confirm to you whether or not they're serious. If they aren't serious, to me personally, I don't waste my time anymore with them. Sales is a numbers game. The more people I contact, the more likely I am to get some sales. So if the person I'm talking to is not serious, is really not interested, is just a tire kicker, then chances are I'm not going to continue wasting my time with them. It doesn't mean I'm going to be rude. Maybe they're not a customer today, but in 3 months, they might be a customer. I'm asking those questions to confirm whether or not they are truly interested right now. I will not disrespect them. I will not, brush them off, but I will not continue to waste precious time. I will find a way to continue in contact with them and follow up, or allow them the time to think and get back to me when they're ready. If they contact you, that's probably going to be a sale, a very easy one. You want to leave that conversation with that person thinking, wow, this guy's awesome. This girl's a real good person, etc. So that they contact you later. You're not going to brush them off. You're not going to be rude. You're not going to be a douchebag. You're going to be professional. That's the way to continue, leaving a good taste in their mouth. Letting them remember, oh, so-and-so, from that company. Yeah, that person, I talked to them 3 months ago. Now I'm actually, in need of this. Let me call them. Let me find their email address. Make sure they have all your contact information. But don't continue to waste precious time if they're not serious. Okay? Now, step 4, actually, is ask for the sale. Ask for the sale. You've been through all the steps already. You've qualified them as a customer. You know their budget, you know their time frame, and you know what they're interested in. Now ask for the sale. Okay. So, now that you have this, and that information, would you like to sign up for this right now? Here's the contract. Give me the deposit. Ask for the sale. Now that you know this A, B, and C, the deposit is $250. I can have it to you, I can have the final product to you by the end of the month. The deposit's $250. My tech team will contact you later this evening to start the process on your new website. Just go for the sale. Go for the close. You already have everything you need in order to go for the close. Go for the close right then and there. Don't tell them, oh, okay, well, now that you have all the information, think about it. Let me know tomorrow. Let me know later tonight. I'm going to send you an email so you can tell me whether or not you want to buy it. No, go for the close right now. You have them on the line right now. Go for the close. If they're on the phone with you, go for the close now. Don't tell them, email me your order. No, take that order on the phone right now. Write down that credit card information and put that order in ASAP. Don't waste time. If that person's a buyer at the moment, close that order. No, close that sale. Ask for the sale and close it. It's very simple. Guys, sales is not rocket science. Everybody sells something every single day. Whether it's an actual product or service for money, or an exchange of services, or what baseball team, football team, or basketball team is better than the other. We're always selling something. You just have to, put down the barrier of like the stigma of, oh, salespeople are bad. I don't want to be associated with salespeople. That's garbage. Salespeople are a wealth of knowledge if you find the right one for the product you want to buy. Or in this case, you could be a wealth of knowledge for the customers looking for your products. It's a great opportunity. There's salespeople out there making crazy bank compared to people who've gotten 4-year degrees and are in debt, $50, $60, $80, $100,000. There's loads of salespeople in companies making more money than the MBAs that are the office manager in the company. It's the truth. It's just the way it is. The good salespeople, anyways. So don't be afraid of sales. If you want to get into it, then, just become an expert, learn how to talk to your customer, your potential lead, and just go for that sale. Go for the close. Once you have all the information that you need from them, go for that close. Sales isn't hard, guys. It doesn't have to be. How are you doing in your sales? What questions do you have regarding sales? Drop them in the comment section below. Remember to hit the subscribe button and give the video a like. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.